Have you ever wondered how bees make honey? It all begins with a flower. Bees, with their remarkable senses of sight, smell, and ultraviolet light detection, locate these nectar-filled blossoms. They then extend their proboscis, a long, slender tube, into the flower's nectar reservoir. Absorbing the sweet liquid through tiny hairs, they collect what will become the main ingredient of honey. Once the nectar is collected, the bees store it in their honey's stomach for the journey back to the hive. Back at the hive, the real magic begins. Bees, with their biological wizardry, transform nectar into honey. Enzymes in the honey stomach play a crucial role, breaking down the nectar's sucrose into simpler sugars, glucose and fructose. This sweet concoction is then carefully dehydrated by bees fanning their wings over it, reducing its water content to around 18%. The transformed nectar, now honey, is ready to be stored. The bees have a unique way of storing their honey. Each drop is carefully housed within the intricate honeycomb cells inside the hive. These cells are masterpieces of nature's architecture, built by the bees themselves. To keep their precious honey safe and preserved, they seal each cell with a thin layer of wax, a process known as capping. Once capped, the honey is ready for harvest. Now it's time for the beekeepers to do their part. They carefully remove the honey supers, the part of the hive where honey is stored. Honey is then extracted from the frames using a special device aptly named an extractor. This golden liquid is then filtered to perfection and stored in containers. Empty frames? They're returned to the hives, where diligent bees take on the cleaning. And that, my friends, is the incredible journey of how bees make honey. To sum up the honey-making process, it begins with bees locating flowers using their keen senses. They collect nectar and pollen, storing them in their honey stomach and on their hind legs, respectively. Back at the hive, enzymes transform the nectar into honey, which is dehydrated to about 18% water content. This honey is stored in honeycomb cells sealed with wax. Beekeepers then step in, harvesting and storing the honey in containers. It's a fascinating process, isn't it? Next time you enjoy a spoonful of honey, remember the hard-working bees and their sweet contribution.